It is a pleasure to greet you and I welcome you to a new video. In this video we will discuss the following: how to handle your ex when is dismissive evasive. Let's get started. Dealing with your ex who is avoidant dismissive is difficult, but today we'll take a look at exactly what this dismissive avoidant attachment style looks like and how to deal with that person. Let's start. What is dismissive avoidance behavior? Someone who is avoidant often sees himself as independent or capable of living alone. He generally maintains strict limits and can be emotionally distant. This makes it difficult for you to open up to your partners or maintain close friendships. The secret to dealing with your elusive dismissive ex is to understand the basic psychology that drives him or her to be that way. After all, there's no point in trying to correct their derogatory symptoms if you don't understand the root cause. This type of behavior is based on fear. This is important to understand because it helps you see why someone who makes decisions based entirely on fear may be self-interested. So when you see a negative interaction with your elusive dismissive ex when he says "I don't love you," it probably means "I don't want to be vulnerable, so I'll take you away from me." His actions and words have little to do with you and more to do with his own insecurities and fear of abandonment. People with this behavior often initiate a breakup when they feel they are too close to being emotionally vulnerable. They expect the worst. That is, that someone hurts them or leaves them, and in a preventive way they are saved from that result. This is also why you will often see these types of people jump from one relationship to another. They may enjoy the initial boost of the honeymoon period, but they slip away as soon as the relationship starts to get serious and the other party asks for more emotional dependency. So how do you beat your ex if he's sneering evasive and get him back with you? Asterisk: if your ex is avoiding you out of fear, do not try to stifle him and make you react to your actions immediately. For example, an annoying salesperson shows up at your door. He clearly doesn't care about what he offers, so you refuse. Instead of politely leaving, the salesperson deliberately gets angry and starts yelling louder and louder. Will that convince you to change your mind? No, it will probably annoy you more and confirm your initial answer even more. The same is true for your dismissive avoidant ex. If you push harder and harder to make things go your way, you're going to make him more avoidant. Instead, what you need to do is understand what really works with this type of behavior. The process of getting your ex back is long and difficult and you will surely run into some obstacles. You can have one of two reactions when you hit an obstacle. You can decide it's the end of the world. You can take it as a challenge to overcome. The first option is sadly the most common response for people who fail. They expect instant success and lose hope at the first sign of trouble. For example, if your ex blocks you, the unsuccessful reaction would be to get upset and give up because you have no way of talking to him or her right now. On the other hand, a successful person will see the situation as a fun problem to solve. He will just wait, or he can try to get creative and try to find ways to get around the blockage. Either way, you're not going to take it as the end of getting your ex back. Therefore, you must experience a paradigm shift from a failed defeatist mindset to successful confident behavior. Someone who is very confident would accept that their ex needs space and it is okay to give them that space. When your ex sees that you walk away with your head held high and you give him the time he needs, he might consider opening up to you. It works. In fact, it's the only thing that will work with an elusive derogatory ex. This also fuels another misconception that people have when they get their exes back with this behavior. They assume it will be a relatively quick process. Well, no, getting your ex back is a long and extensive process, and it is even longer if your ex is dismissive and avoidant. If you're entering this process thinking you're going to get your dismissive avoidant ex back in 30 days, a rude awakening awaits you. After all, do you think it only took him 30 days to adopt that evasive dismissive behavior? No, it probably took 30 years, or whatever her age was. Someone who is avoidant dismissive usually has childhood reasons why this is the case. Not everyone will find it easy to win back an elusive dismissive ex, but the main strategy should always be to adopt safe behavior, as this will give your ex some breathing space to reconsider his avoidance options. I'm glad to tell you that you don't have to wander in the dark, hoping to get lucky. Take advantage of our experience and recover the person you love. Click on the description of this video and now access the following personalized guide. Subscribe and comment. A pleasure and thank you.